This is the TJ Show. Remember we brought up last week PETA, which, by the way, I thought we had friends there because they came on the show and they even sent us gifts because of Kenny's use of the phrase.
Yes, feed two birds with one scone.
Right. They don't want us to say kill two birds with one stone.
I cringe when I hear that.
And so, we followed them on social media and we saw they put out a meme that was against tinned fish.
Yeah.
Smells like death because it is.
Yeah.
Right.
And the person in the meme is like gagging.
Right.
Yeah, it's great.
And so I was having a hard time. I can't imagine they would have posted that because of us, but we know that they listen to our show.
And they probably hear you say how much you love tinned fish.
Yeah, I'm a very big fan of it. And so I was like, wow, I wonder if they're like mad at me because I do eat tinned fish. Is it just because it's trendy and a lot of people eat tinned fish? But anyway, I shared the news with my daughters.
Hey, Dada.
Hey, so something happened with PETA. Now, this is my daughter, Charlie.
What happened?
So they put out a meme where they were basically saying that tinned fish are like in little coffins and that they're dead and it's disgusting to eat them.
True.
But I was wondering, because we had them on the show.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, PETA.
But I got my kid now protesting against me. They were sort of attacking a tinned fish brand. I'm a bit concerned that they're going to start attacking me, even though I thought we were friends.
Okay, well, tinned fish is disgusting. It's just a fact, so I'm with PETA all the way.
But what if they start attacking me publicly and they have their followers?
Then it'll be hilarious.
No, it's not hilarious. Do you understand that we get... She doesn't understand, protests and all that. I just want to come to work.
It's always your own people. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to have a $2 lunch, okay? I make money doing the radio show and I don't need, a protest against me.
Yeah, so?
But do you want to just tell them, to back off?
Okay, PETA, here's the deal. Dada loves something disgusting, which is tinned fish, and you are totally right about tinned fish being their coffin because they are dead. It's really gross to eat. One time he fed it to my dog Frankie, and her breath smelled for the next month. So yes, you're right.
She's convinced because I gave my dog, which by the way is an animal who loved her treat of a little tiny square of tinned fish. She's blaming that on why Frankie has bad breath.
I believe
it. She's just a dog.
Tinned fish is disgusting, but maybe stop hunting down Dada just a little bit less so that he can make money so he can get me food that's not tinned fish.
Okay, but does that sound like a good deal?
That sounds like a good deal because I was going to say that the protest does happen and you lose your job. That girl's going to be eating tinned fish.
Right. Yeah. That's a great point.
Let me work on Dada, PETA.
Everyone's disgusted by tinned fish in this house.
Now, this is my younger daughter, Willa, who's 8 and just joined in on the conversation. Wait, Willa, you're getting in on this too?
Yeah.
Do you like your Rats Have Rights mug?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been using the mug they sent us and
That's so
everything.
great.
Okay, so any status?
We are working on either getting them on Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay, are they mad?
Not that I know of.
All right, well,
They seem like reasonable people.
They have been, and I loved Justin. I love Wes.
Jacob.
Jacob
Oh,
is
you love him so much.
He's a friend.
So much, huh?
Yeah, we love
So
him.
much.
But Jake the Snake, right? He's awesome. Hello to Ray in Snyder, Texas. What can we do for you?
I don't know. I was really just curious because I got back from practice. I was listening to the radio and I just heard you talking with some dude and I was like, why not?
You were wondering, does that phone number really work?
Right. Do they really pick up?
Yeah, kind of seem like funny people. And
Okay. Well, that's a very nice compliment. Thank you. What were you practicing?
football, 2 a day.
Football.
Yeah, he's in Texas,
what's
dude.
up, man?
What else is he playing?
Gosh.
Texas is a football state.
How old are you?
17.
Hold on, before you start, TJ, do not lecture
I
him
hear
about
him revving
football and how it's dangerous. Let him play football. He's
Oh, no,
fine.
I'm not going to stop you from doing
How
anything.
long have you been playing football?
Go ahead.
Well, I just started this year. I played last year, but I got injured. So
Yeah, see,
I guess
okay.
it's dangerous.
I was trying to help you out, man.
Yeah,
I was trying to say.
I don't need to say
You've
it.
been playing for a while.
You said it, Ray. Are you planning to go to the pros? Do you want maybe...
Football is small. It's only 6 men. I'm playing because why not?
Because
fun.
Because football's fun.
Are you saying it's fun?
Yeah, I just like playing with my friends.
Can you explain what
Pretty
fun
fun.
means to TJ?
No, I don't... Wait,
Right.
another thing.
You doesn't know what that is?
Why risk... you like getting out there, getting hit and everything? And by the way, I know I don't sound great as we're broadcasting in Texas. This is not the guy. Just hear me out for a second. Yes, go ahead. Is it okay? Like, you don't mind getting hit? You don't feel it the next day?
Not really. I mean, if you take an ice bath, it's pretty much gone.
Ice bath? Yeah. Who wants to take an ice bath?
I mean, they do feel pretty good for like 10 seconds.
My goodness.
What position do you play?
Center.
Oh, wow. So he's getting hit a lot.
Yeah,
but you're probably really cool, though, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. You have are you popular?
Yeah, I mean, there's only like about 30 kids in our class.
Right. But
you're popular.
Statistically, he's popular, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything I'm saying is coming from the viewpoint of someone who was turned down by the ladies.
Quit baseball.
Didn't quit, got cut from the freshman baseball team.
I would have gone with the quit story.
The freshman team? Yeah. Everybody makes the freshman team.
Yeah, well, there was another kid.
I quit.
One other kid named Mike got cut too, by the way. That same year.
I understand quitting baseball. I quit baseball too.
Yeah, no, it's boring.
No, he didn't quit though. He got cut.
cut. Yeah, but I didn't want to make the team, so there's that. Okay, so listen. Don't let me discourage you from getting hit and hurt and having to take ice baths. What do you want to do with your job? Any ideas? Career?
He's 17, TJ.
Still a sophomore, so.
Start thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking some college classes.
Good
for you.
There you go.
Hey, is this phone call everything you'd hoped it would be? When you picked up that phone?
Pretty nice.
Now he's convinced he called his dad's best friend.
Yeah, it's good to have conversations with other people.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, I'm so glad you picked up the phone. Thanks for giving us a ring, and thanks for listening to our show. That means so much to hear.
Yep. Thank you for the chat.
Enjoy your cold plunge.
Quit the game soon. Thanks. Had a whole bunch of voicemails waiting for us when we got in today. Let's start here.
Hi, TJ. Hi, J-Bo. Hi, Heather. And hi, Kenny. My name is Stephanie. I spoke with you guys probably back in April. I'm from Philly, but live in Rochester, New York. And I mentioned that the happiest thing that was going on in my life at the time was the fact that I was going to be having 2 new grandchildren.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I vaguely remember that.
Okay. Right.
Well, the time has come, and both of them are here.
Oh.
I have a 7-week-old and a 1-week-old.
Well, congratulations.
Yay.
Cool. That's such great news. Yeah, I think it was like both kids in their individual families were expecting a baby, right?
On top of the 2 other granddaughters that we have. But I think you'll find something interesting with the 4th one that was just born a week ago.
Oh, yeah. They must have named it TJ.
I doubt that.
I think that's what it was.
No.
So feel free to give me a call back if you like. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Wait, she's not going to tell us what it is?
Wow.
What is it? That's
Does she work in radio? That's a good tease.
Yeah, seriously. You know, we do these things in radio where you go, yeah, well, here's what's coming up next. Let's stop doing that. That really annoyed me right there.
After these words.
Right, we should just tell people what's coming.
It's Nikki from Hollywood.
Oh, this is Nikki. Before the weekend. We love Nikki in Hollywood, South Carolina.
You can't swim? Dude.
Is she talking about me? Because I said I'm not a great swimmer. It's not that I can't swim. I'm not like in the Olympics.
I'm going to get you some adult swimmies. This is ridiculous. Love you. Bye.
I don't understand. Nikki's been on the attack with me. She claims she took my man card away last week.
Yes, because you wear scarves, and when you wear tight sneakers, you get a little pinky toe pain. You complain about it. Now you can't swim. She's over it.
Leave me alone, Nikki, and give me my man card. Actually, I have my man card still. I'm not letting you
I don't think you think you do though.
Come
because
on.
she took it from you.
Yeah, this is Joe.
Joe, hi.
In my car driving to the doctor on Maui.
I hope he's okay.
And I heard you do a segment where you walked out onto the street, asked somebody what their most exciting thing happening is. I was just wondering, what street would that be?
Oh, that was, I think that was Rittenhouse Square in Philly.
I mean, are you on Maui?
No, but we want to be.
That'd be nice.
Is there a way?
Nobody ever calls in from Maui.
Oh, no, that's not true, actually.
Joe, you are not a nobody. And David Maui calls all the time.
We also remember that kid who bought a radio at a garage sale. And
also lives in Maui.
Found us on Maui. And trust me, the number one place we want to go, my wife Jess and I, for our honeymoon is Hawaii. That's something, because we haven't gone on
Aren't you past due?
We are
a good 11 years.
We didn't do a honeymoon at the time. We said we'll get to it. We have not gotten to it now all these years later.
Schedule it.
We're about to rock number 13 at the end of the year, but have not gone on the honeymoon yet. Maui would be a great place.
Also, who could forget Chris from Maui, who called us about being in the bathroom. He thought the person next to him in the bathroom was talking to him.
Yes,
but he was
classic.
actually on the phone with his wife.
That's
Yes,
right.
that was great.
Yeah, and you brought up Dave. He mailed us pineapples, Joe.
Yeah, he
so
did.
yeah, listen, it's on the list of places to get to, but thank you for turning on the show. And this is where we're at. The Twilight Zone episode that we're all a part of continues. There's a Tesla driver in Parker, Colorado. This guy's getting headlines everywhere. The police department actually released audio of them pulling this guy over. So he was doing 64 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone in his Tesla. He gets pulled over. He starts blaming the full self-driving mode and claiming that it wasn't him, it was his car automatically driving at that speed. And he was like, well, what are we going to do about this? And so here's the audio of the exchange with the police officer.
Hi. Yes, sir. A little fast. I wasn't driving. That's a self-driving autopilot, sir.
So he's saying, not me. I wasn't driving the car.
You're in charge, though, so I need to see your driver's license.
I'm in charge, but I wasn't driving, so
Doesn't matter. You're in the driver's seat. You can blame the car all you want, but
how can we sort out this problem, sir?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do, sir.
The car doesn't have a driver's license. I need to see your driver's license.
So I guess eventually he hands over the license and then he gets a ticket.
Indeed.
But imagine that, a real excuse saying, it's not me, no, it's the car.
I wonder
what?
if the officer would have let him go, if he would have just given him his license and registration from the jump. Because he did approach the car. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he would have given him a ticket. I don't know. But he approached the car very kindly. He was just like,
very nice.
Yeah, he was just like very patient too. He just said, oh, a little fast, If he would have just handed that license over, he probably wouldn't have gotten a ticket.
Oh, yeah. I've had license and registration, please. I've had that guy.
Oh, yeah, I've had that guy too.
I got a ticket from that guy. No, this guy was very nice.
Yeah, and even if the driver, because he is the driver, he's still in the driver's seat, explained, like, hey, I didn't realize, I had it in self-driving mode. I didn't realize how fast it was going. My bad. Maybe, again, he would have maybe. Shown some leniency.
Well, and I also don't know, so I'm not familiar with the technology inside of the Tesla, but I know in the car that I drive, I have cameras on my car, and it will catch the speed limit sign. Mm-hmm. And sometimes what'll happen is if there's a sign in a changing zone, it doesn't catch it. Because the way these things work is it'll actually there's a camera on everything as you're driving. Yeah. And so it sees the white signs that are out in the clear. And so you'll be in a 65 mile an hour zone. You might get on a ramp and it'll be in a yellow sign that says 35, but it'll still say 65 on your car.
Like on the dashboard, not the screen that does your Apple Play.
Yeah, it's not Apple CarPlay. So I don't know if that's what's going on there. Like they need to fix some of these road signs, but you got to be responsible for your car.
Right.
Also have some common sense. Yes, the car is driving itself, but you're the person who's in charge of the car.
Right.
Like you really think that the cop is going to give the ticket to the car? Like, come on.
Yeah, and I don't know. So one of the things they point out in this article, after they release the footage, there isn't anything that says that the driver is not responsible. So at least the laws are preventing this guy's case, at least from what we think.
It's very clear that even though it's on autopilot, you're still responsible for the vehicle.
Right. You're driving the car. But these are the debates that are happening now in these pullovers. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was the robot. It was the robot. This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
It's Little League World Series season. I've been seeing Little League softball games on ESPN for the past week or so. The Little League baseball games have just started, and I want to take you to the town of Port Washington, New York on Long Island. They are having the best season in their 63-year history, and they think it might have something to do with their secret strategy. The coaches have instituted a self-imposed cell phone ban on game days. So they collect all the players' phones, they put them in a bucket 5 hours before the opening pitch, and they have to keep them in the bucket until the end of the game. And it seems that may be playing into their winning streak.
How about that?
Yeah, getting them focused before the game.
Yeah, but what were they doing the last 60 years before whatever when phones weren't a thing?
Well, actually,
they weren't good either. So
it's true.
Good point, Heather.
So
but hold
I don't know
on.
if this actually matters.
Here's my theory on that. So, because so many people have defaulted to being on their phones so much.
When they're bored. Like when I'm bored, I just pick up my phone just because I'm bored. So yeah.
Yeah.
I look for my phone all the time, even when it's not around. I'm like,
yeah.
No, but hear me out. So if you decide in this day and age to part from your phone in the way these guys did, I think you are at an advantage. Like, could we apply this to life?
That gives you the competitive edge over your competitors who are stuck on their phone.
Right. Gotcha. If we're not allowing ourselves to get that distracted all the time or so consumed, whatever you want to call it, does that give us an edge?
It really is the phones, guys. It really is.
I do think the phones.
Yes.
Terrible.
Well, the parents and players are reporting that the ban reduces overstimulation and mental distractions, giving players clarity and encouraging them to bond face-to-face through room hangouts, board games, and wiffle ball when they're not actually on the field. The players were reluctant at first, but it now seems the players are thinking this is their good luck charm. So I don't know if they are totally for what's removing the distractions, or now they think it's a superstition. It's unclear.
Maybe they'll implement that in their lives, like in other things
That's what
too,
I'm
and just
saying.
put the phones down.
Yeah, that'd be good.
What else you have, Kenny?
Spider-Man Brand New Day continues to absolutely tear it up at the box office. Just 10 days after its release, it has now made $1.67 billion.
Wow. Yeah, I had to cut a deal with my kids. They said, if you finish folding all the laundry, I'm in for all the new Spider-Man movies. And guess what? They folded every last piece of clothing.
Oh, you better get on it. You better get on it.
I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. But I'm looking forward to it because I do love Spider-Man and I got some catching up to do.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it.
Odyssey also continues to do very well in its fourth weekend. It has officially crossed the $1 billion mark, $1.1 billion to be precise, making it Christopher Nolan's highest grossing film ever, even beating out Dark Knight Rises, and Oppenheimer, which just missed out on that $1 billion mark in its original run.
Kenny, what else do you have?
A flight from British Columbia, Canada to Toronto was delayed to the following day because a child on board refused to sit down and fasten his seatbelt.
I could tell you J-Bo was not on that flight.
That wasn't my child. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Even if it wasn't your child and somebody was doing that, somebody tells me you would get involved and make sure that plane took off.
I don't know. I'll tell you this, though. That's not this kid's first rodeo.
Right.
As far as like disregarding what his parents has to say,
Right.
him or her. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but
Yeah, it's unclear.
yeah, definitely not their first rodeo, for sure.
That's not the first time a kid pulls that off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, well, the parent and the flight crew made several unsuccessful attempts to secure the child in their seat, but the kid just kept on getting up, being disruptive. So they decided they have to return to the terminal and kick the mom and the kid off the plane.
Yeah, bye-bye.
But what happened was there's a curfew for the runway, 12:30 a.m. So by the time they made it back to the terminal, no flights were allowed to take off at that airport from that point. So they had to reschedule and book all of the well-behaved passengers for the next day to fly
Kids shouldn't
into
be allowed
Toronto.
to fly.
That's tough.
It's a tough one. Yeah, as a parent, I try to avoid flying at all costs with my kids. And they want to fly. They love planes. They love being up in the air. I go, okay, yeah, we'll get to that one day.
Flying for an adult is stressful. Flying for a kid, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I've had to work. I used to be grumpy like a child when I would get into flights. And it took me years to figure out how to just not be grumpy, base level. Yeah. Kenny, what else do you have?
Are you familiar with the musician Billy Strings?
No.
He is quite fantastic. Tremendous, talented guitar player, bluegrass musician, Americana, roots music.
Cool.
He's definitely making quite the name for himself. So he was performing a couple of shows in Fishers, Indiana. These were actually makeup shows because he likes to skateboard. He broke his leg and had to cancel previous engagement at this arena. So he's there on stage thanking people for being patient with him, apologizing for the fact that he had to cancel the previous tour dates. Glad I could be back there. Somebody throws a lighter from the stands and hits him in the head.
What's that about?
I don't know. But he went from thanking the audience to going, what the heck, man? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. But he had 2 more shows the next 2 nights. So the following night, he gets on stage. He's wearing a hockey helmet.
Yeah.
He needs to.
That's the way you do it.
I don't understand what's going on with people throwing things on stage and hitting celebrities. Remember, it was like a year or 2 ago, there were like numerous stories about celebrities getting hit in the head or hit in the face with something.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you people doing?
Yeah, just let them do their songs. That's what you're there to see.
Exactly.
I'm seeing John Batiste, by the way, this weekend. I can't wait.
I'm excited for you.
I'm very excited.
Don't throw anything out.
No, of course. I'm going to, whatever he needs, I'm there to help. I'll join the crew.
John, I'm here. I'll help you.
He's just in the booth doing lighting. I got you, John. Don't
yeah,
worry.
lighting and sound.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Kenny, what else do you have?
I'm sure you've heard of this company. They've been in the news quite a bit, especially recently. Flock Safety. Are you familiar with Flock Safety?
Yes. And I remember when I found out about them, I thought, wow, we really are being treated like sheep.
They're a safety, surveillance, security company.
Well, just because you put safety in the name doesn't mean it's for safety.
Hello.
Just throwing it out there.
They tend to do that a lot.
I mean, they said that.
Put safety on there to make us feel like it's safe, but really it's not safe.
Oh, yeah, of course we sign up for safety.
Many police departments and municipalities use their technology either for those speeding cameras that I know you love or also automated license plate readers. It turns out they had pitched Uber and Lyft and other rideshare companies. They wanted to outfit these rideshare vehicles with cameras capable of scanning license plates on the road, which would essentially set up a mobile surveillance network. And these proposals have leaked. And we're learning about them now. It's a good question. 404 Media is the one who uncovered the documents. Maybe there was a whistleblower internally, but we don't have those details.
Look at that.
If this would have went through, and thankfully it didn't, we would have had your everyday Uber and Lyft drivers keeping eye on whatever it is you're doing on the roadways.
Well, it's interesting. These stories pop up and it's like, well, they're all trying. They keep kind of pushing the envelope.
Oh, yeah.
And they get a little slap on the wrist, like what happened with Meta. And, okay, all right, we'll back off a little bit until
the dust settles.
Yeah, until the dust settles.
Yeah, well, we're seeing, Flock Safety, they're in the news all the time. Their automated license plate readers especially, they have faced lawsuits and public backlash after automated misidentifications, data errors, misinterpretations of camera logs that have led to wrongful arrest, erroneous traffic tickets, and false accusations of criminal behavior against innocent drivers.
Oh, look at that. Kenny, what else do you have?
TJ, I know you're not a big fan of social media. I remember you were talking about being on the subway and you were afraid that somebody was recording you across the way for some social media video.
Well, he had a camera around his neck, so he was doing something with it.
Yeah.
So, of all people, I wonder if you would do this. There's a gas station in upstate New York near Albany that's offering a 20% discount if you dance for their social media page.
Oh, yeah, I'd do that.
You would do that.
Have you seen gas prices? I got a couple moves. I do.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I'm not going to do it here, but one day you guys will see it.
Yeah.
Maybe Kenny's wedding.
Oh.
I cannot wait for that. Well, yeah, this gas station's offering a 20% discount on gas and other items in the store except for alcohol and tobacco products. But these videos that this gas station has been posting have gone incredibly viral. People just can't seem to get enough of it.
Great. Glad everyone's having a good time there at the pump.
Dance
they found
for
a way to do it.
Yeah, saving money will make anybody dance.
Kenny, what else do you have?
A wedding on the beach sounds pretty dreamy, but this one didn't go according to plan. As it turns out, moments before the ceremony was to take place, a bee started flying around the bride. I guess it was attracted to her perfume. The bride swatted at the bee and off flew her engagement ring right into the sand.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so everybody, all of the guests, it was a team effort looking for the ring, no luck. So they decide to go on with the ceremony without the engagement ring. But one of the guests, a friend, mentions there's this local firefighter guy who runs a lost ring metal detecting service. As a volunteer, it's a volunteer service. So they call this guy up. He shows up with his metal detector, found the ring within 10 minutes.
How about that?
Yay, the day can go on. Cool.
Yeah. So at the reception, right as they were cutting the cake, the bride and groom announced that the ring was recovered. So there was extra celebration during the cake cutting.
They should have let that dude cut the cake.
Yeah.
I mean, what a hero.
At the very least, give him a piece of it. Come on.
Seriously. Kenny, what else do you have?
So, congratulations to Betty Bromage. She is 97 years old and has earned the Guinness World Record for the oldest wing walker.
What is a wing walker?
So, this is a thrill-seeking adventure where literally you are strapped onto the wing of an airplane on the outside of it, and you fly strapped in a standing position. So, this 97-year-old woman, it was a biplane, so maybe like a crop dusting plane, if that sounds familiar. So she's standing right...
Familiar to you.
Mm-hmm. I've done that a couple times.
Different kind of crop dusting. But yeah, 97 years old. She spent 5 minutes in the air strapped to the wing. They did a couple of loop-de-loops, and she was strapped to the wing for both the takeoff and the landing as well.
Oof.
I mean, good for her for being brave enough to do that. I just don't understand why you'd want to do that. What if a bird is flying through the sky? It's like, you've made it 97 years. You're going to now mess with that?
Or maybe she's lived 97 years and she's like, why not?
Like,
I've seen it all. I've experienced it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still here. So, hey, let's go.
Also, she's strapped to it. She's fine.
My brother went skydiving for his birthday, and I didn't find out until afterwards. He refused to tell me.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't tell you either.
I wonder why.
You would have ruined it for him.
Yeah, you're a ball of nerves.
Well, it's like, I don't want to be like my mom in that way, but he sent her
pretty close
and me the video, and we both found out, and I was like bustling with my mom, like, can you believe he would do that? Why would he do that without? And it's like, it is kind of dumb though. Like, I don't understand. I no offense if you like doing that thing, but like, why?
Yeah, no offense. You're just dumb. It's dangerous,
done it.
no offense.
It's like great time.
It's a thrill.
You've done it?
Yeah, I've been skydiving.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun. Well, when they asked Betty why she does this, she says, I'd get bored of life otherwise. I can't drive. I can't see very well. I get a bit frustrated. So I want to do the things I can do. And she says, as far as her mindset is concerned, the word can't is not in her vocabulary.
There you go.
I love it.
I like that. Kenny, thanks for keeping us somewhat informed.
That's what's happening.
I'm happy to be back. I was doing a little traveling, some work stuff. And I was at the airport, and I did something that was so out of character for me. I've never done this before. I had to raise my voice and yell a little bit. And yeah, you don't want to do that in an airport, but
Handcuffs.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So there was a woman who had to be almost 90 years old, and she fell down in the area where you're waiting to get on the flight. And it was so sad.
No.
And I couldn't believe, so a guy immediately goes over, he's on the airport staff, and he starts trying to help her get up. She's literally putting her hands up saying, help me, help me. She's humiliated, she's on the ground, she needs help. She wants to get back in her wheelchair. And so a big, strong airport worker comes over, starts trying to lift her, and it's an operation because you don't want to like twist her foot and she can't hold her weight up. One of the colleagues of this guy starts yelling at him, leave her there.
Absolutely
leave
not.
her there. Right, I know. I just had this visceral gut reaction saying, what do you mean, leave her there? Leave her there, and she screamed, it's a liability. Leave her there. Wait for the paramedics to show up. And I stand up, I go, no way. Help her. Pick her up. Do what you're doing. And then other people around me start going, no, I'd leave her there. Like, what?
That is ridiculous.
I thought I was in the Twilight Zone. And so this guy is just taking his time. He's totally ignoring his coworkers because he knows it's the right thing to do. And he's so delicately helping her back into the wheelchair. And then he does put her in the wheelchair, and she just says, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Man.
The paramedics show up. And I'm looking around and I'm standing up and I'm going, I can't believe that there are people who were backing up with these. It was so humiliating and so sad. The guy didn't look for any accolades. He went back to his job. He started typing in his computer. And I went there and I started waiting in line. I just wanted to encourage him and say, dude. And so finally he helped some people get back on their flight, whatever. I go up to him and I go, bro, you did the right thing. And he said, thank you so much. And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
And I thought, I can't believe that people are arguing whether or not you should help an old lady because people are so terrified that they're going to get in trouble.
Right.
That they won't put anything at risk to help a woman who's desperately needing help. And I'm like, this is where we're at.
That's somebody's grandmother.
Yes.
Somebody's mom. Like, how do you, and I understand the coworker saying, oh, that's a liability. Okay, but sometimes there's so many rules in place.
Yes.
That just because it's a rule doesn't mean that it's right.
Right.
You know, just because it's a law doesn't mean that it's right.
Right. And all the people who were defending the don't touch her, this and that, like she's a thing, right?
Right.
And it's because they're afraid of what's going to happen to them. And it's like, sometimes you just got to risk it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to put yourself out there. I was ready to go help her. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was going to call for someone else to come over.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I didn't have to. This dude was a hero and didn't look for anything. No medal, nothing. He just went right back to
work. And when
work.
he saw her, he probably saw his mom. He probably was
Yes.
hoping that if, God forbid that was happening to his mom, that somebody would stand up and step up to help his mom.
Yes, I was thinking about my grandfather, who just recently passed. At the very end there, he could barely stand up on his own.
Right.
And it's like, this guy, he was able to do everything. And then all of a sudden, one day he couldn't. He needs help. So I'm so grateful. This guy was a hero. Well, let me swing to the other side here. So I'm running around and I'm trying to get to my flight. And I see there's a woman buying something at one of those little kiosks, a snack or a sandwich to go. What she doesn't realize is that her dog, because, people need to bring their dogs everywhere. You can't leave your dog at home. You can't leave it with a friend.
Why would you want to? If I could, I would.
They love their dogs. Listen, I love my dogs too, but I love leaving them. But anyway, she's got the dog on her side. The dog starts helping itself to the buffet of snacks,
Love
like
it.
wrapped granola bars, candy bars. He does it quietly, which leads me to believe he knows he's not supposed to do it.
Of course he does.
And he pulls it out with his 2 front teeth and then starts opening, and the woman realizes it. She goes, "Give me that back." She starts wrestling it away from the dog. The dog is clinging on as tight as possible.
Hilarious.
And so
That is so funny.
It's like out of a cartoon. She finally gets it out of the dog's mouth. It's full of slobber.
Oh.
She puts it on the counter and goes, "I'll take this one too."
Yeah, you have to.
At that point, you
What are
have
gonna
to.
do, put it
Yeah,
back?
for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, wow, she has no control
That's
over that
hilarious.
wolf.
Yeah.
So good for the dog, though. I mean, I like the sneaky factor. It's very cute,
Dogs are the
adorable.
best.
Do you think she ate it, or do you think she threw it away?
Oh, I'm sure she ate it, because it's her dog.
Yeah, it's in a wrapper. I mean,
Yeah,
as long
it's
as the wrapper wasn't open, the dog didn't eat the substance.
I still would have ate it.
It's in a wrapper.
No, it's gross.
How was your weekend, J-Bo? That was the highlight of mine.
My weekend had a lot to do with my dog Sky. She's a husky lab mix, so she just sheds a lot, and there's dog hair everywhere. Sometimes it feels like the Wild West. Like I'll see like just tumbleweeds of hair just going on the floor, and it drives me. Yeah, and it drives me insane. So I got her out of the house this weekend, took her to a doggy day camp, and just like vacuumed the house from like top to bottom. It took forever, but it feels good. Like a clean house just feels really, really good.
It's interesting that you were doing some cleaning. So my wife Jess was busy with stuff, and I decided to deep clean the kitchen, like moving things around and like scrubbing
Wiping
it.
down,
Wiping everything down. She came in. She was so shocked. She couldn't believe it. She's like, "What made you do this?" And I said, "I just missed you because I was out of town. I just wanted to do something nice for
It makes
you."
the room feel different. Like every time I walk into a new room in the house, I'm like, "Ooh, this is clean.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is clean."
No, and also the other side of it, well, I didn't say this to her. The house got so gross. Like the kids just don't care.
It's a lot.
They just throw things everywhere. And so at a certain point you go, do I want to live in a pig pen or do I want to clean it up? So I cleaned it up, got some bonus points on the board. It was very exciting. Yes, Heather, how was your weekend?
I was tasked with watching a human puppy.
How? Oh, a person?
Like a
kid?
Like a kid, yeah.
Yeah, how did it go?
It actually went really well. I have to say, being an aunt is so much better than being a parent.
Really?
Yeah, because like I got to do all my favorite things with this kid, like go to an arcade, eat pizza, walk a boardwalk. Like
Right.
it was awesome.
And you don't have to actually parent, you just get to have fun.
Right, I just have to have all the fun. Like we went to this.
Keep them alive and then take them back.
We went to the pool the next day. I was my Aunt Flo was in for a visit, so I didn't really feel like going in the pool.
Oh, she's
so
annoying.
guess
Never
what?
met
I
her.
didn't have to go in the pool. The mom went in the pool with the kid, and I just gave a thumbs up every once in a while when he
Nice.
looked
That's
over and said,
awesome.
"Aunt Heather, look at this," and I was like, "Good job, buddy," and then I went back to my podcast.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, there you go. Sounds
Great
like a fun
time.
weekend. We're welcoming Lisa in Modesto, California. Hey, Lisa, is that really you?
Yes.
I heard that you and your daughter listen to the TJ show. Your daughter's name is Peyton?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for turning the radio on. That's always so cool to know that like a mom can listen and you got a kid. She actually wants to listen to a radio station. Is that accurate?
Yes.
How
She's
old-
right here with me.
How old is she?
14.
14. Look at that. You got a 14-year-old
That's awesome.
wanting to listen to the radio. You know, they say it's impossible. Should I play the music that I have? They say it's impossible to get a kid to turn the radio on again. For some reason, it keeps happening right here. Lisa, you and Peyton are a part of that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I just take advantage of every opportunity I
His little
can.
soapbox.
Yeah, to make sure that everyone knows. That's really cool. Did you want us to talk to Peyton?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, you guys want to talk to Peyton?
I'm down.
All right, let's go.
Hi.
Peyton, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm doing good. What about you?
Good.
Doing all right.
How do you like school? Are you back yet?
I go back the 11th.
Oh, so tomorrow. How you feeling about it? Happy about it? Nervous?
I'm super happy. I'm going to high school.
All right.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. That's awesome.
What's the good class these days?
I don't know.
What's your favorite subject?
Probably math.
Whoa, look at
She
that.
hasn't been to high school yet. She has no idea what kind of class.
Well, you know, like, if you have older friends, your older friends will tell you, like, hey, take English with so-and-so, not with that so-and-so, but this so-and-so.
Did you get the right so-and-so?
I do not know yet. They didn't give my schedule.
Okay.
She does not know what so-and-so.
Close, man.
Well, hopefully you get the good so-and-so.
Right.
Peyton, we're so grateful that you're turning the radio on and glad we get to be with you in the car. Another school season. Woo. You're going to do great back at school, I think. I mean, I didn't, but you will. You're going to do great. So you keep up the great hard work. Now, can we talk to your mom again?
Yes.
Thank
you.
You got it.
Thanks,
Take
Peyton.
care.
Hello.
Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Yes.
Sounds like you got a real cool kid there.
I do. She lights up everything, laughs at everything, makes sure that everyone's okay.
Well, that's why she likes this show. She laughs at everything.
That's right. Lisa, thanks for driving. It's nice, a lot of people get paid to drive people places. You're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah. A lot of parents just do it from the goodness of their heart, TJ.
Yep. You could have a whole career as a Lyft driver, an Uber driver, and you choose to do it for free. That's some community service right there. Lisa, you call us anytime, okay?
Okay.
Have a great day.
Appreciate you, Lisa.
Oh, no problem.
Whew. Why do I feel so relieved that I'm not going back to school? Like, I just feel so happy about it. Nothing against her.
Yeah, you just didn't have the best experience in school.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You thrilled you're not going back to school?
I'm happy I don't take tests anymore.
Okay, good. You?
Yeah, I guess so.
You miss school?
I miss it a little bit.
Okay, Heather?
Nah, I'm cool.
You're good?
Yeah, I don't have to
You
go
like
to
being an
school.
adult?
Yeah, I think
Good
being an
for you.
adult is pretty cool.
All right, there you go.
I don't know about that.
I mean, she sounded so convincing.
Being an adult is ghetto. I don't recommend it at all.
I don't hate it.
Okay, good. So we're all adulting well, I think.
Trying.
This is the TJ Show.
Bonjour, compadre. It's the
Priceline Negotiator.
How do I negotiate so many great travel deals? My greatest gadget, the Priceline app. It's got hotel deals, flight deals, rental car deals, all of those deals in a bundle. Deals, game day deals, concert trip deals. No one deals more deals than Priceline. Hold your horses, there's more. The app lets you filter hotels by neighborhood, vibe, star level, and amenities like pools and spas and beachfronts and... Wait, I'm not done. Stop cutting me off.
Priceline.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
This is the TJ Show. And Kenny was telling us this before the weekend. He has a yearly thing he does with his family, which is actually really nice. He's got how many cousins?
Altogether, 30?
30 cousins.
On one side. That's not
a
even
blessing.
counting the other side of the family.
Yeah, and so you guys do, or at least try to do a yearly bar crawl where you start drinking earlier in the day and you just go throughout the whole day.
A fun family day drinking.
And so before the weekend, I said, hey, would you do me a favor while you're out on Saturday? Could you send me messages as you progress through the different bars? And then, J-Bo, you had the great idea of saying, hey, do a tongue twister. Let's see how you do.
Hey, TJ, it's about 11 a.m. We are at our first stop for a little booze and brunch.
Feeling crisp.
Nice. I ordered myself a screwdriver, which is vodka and orange juice. I know you don't know what that means, but that's what I'll be starting with. And Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
That's some good
pretty good
delivery right there, Kenneth.
Nothing drank at that point. Hey, TJ, we just wrapped up at the first spot. We're having something called fun. Not sure if you know what that is.
I don't know why you're insulting me.
I had one screwdriver and 2 beers.
You could tell he had more than one drink before he even mentioned it because his speaking slowed down. Like the way he talks has gotten a little slower.
He has to think about what he's about to say a little more.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
All right, a little breathy,
Yeah,
but still impressive.
Hey, TJ, it's just about 2 o'clock, and I'm starting to feel the buzz.
Okay, all right.
Bar Crawl Buzz had 2 hibiscus spicy margaritas, and we're on our way to place number 3.
There it is. That's 5 drinks. I'm counting, right?
Okay.
All right.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Boom!
Wow.
Hey, TJ.
Ooh, this is like...
What are you, like 4 drinks in after 5? It's 9 total, maybe?
Sounds like you just survived a fight.
Got a little distracted. We probably left the 3rd place about a half hour ago.
He sounds like the guy in that movie Major League, Bob Uecker, a half hour ago.
You sound tired.
I had another beer, and then a couple of my cousins and I took a walk, and now I'm eating ice cream. I think that some of the cousins are being a little They're going to leave.
Oh, my gosh.
This is why you don't drink like this.
Bye. Oh, wait. Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Okay,
Peter
6 drinks in.
picked a peck of pickled peppers.
No, now he's throwing an extra one in just to show off.
Hey, TJ, we wrapped it up. Had another spicy marg at the final spot. Solid buzz. Now, back to my parents' house where there will be more booze that I don't have to pay for.
He's breathing heavy.
7, okay.
You know that feeling when you got to like keep it in?
Mm-hmm.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Ah, that one.
Ponytail.
Allie, how many drinks did you have?
12, and I won.
That's his sister.
She sounds great, actually.
All right, so good times. You probably would have had a miserable time, so glad you weren't here, and I'll see you on Monday.
All right, there you go. And you're looking good, Kenny.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Cora.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What is the most exciting part of your life right now, Cora?
I moved to South Carolina 4 years ago, and I have a great job that's very rewarding, and I'm loving life.
What kind of job these days is very rewarding and leads to loving life, if I may ask?
Mental health, it is rewarding. I mean, it can be draining, but it helps me to live a better life, I guess.
What lane of mental health are you in, by the way?
Prisoners
Oh, great.
with substance use a lot, trying to change their life and move in a better direction.
That's such important work.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're doing that,
And
Cora.
very rewarding work, for sure.
Yeah. Isn't it the coolest thing to see when you're there at that right moment to give someone the keys to unlock something that maybe they weren't seeing before, and you can see they thrive. Like life looks totally different. I bet you've seen so many people get out of the prison system and go on to live just totally awesome lives.
Most definitely. And, to hear a thank you and, and how it changed them, and one word of kindness and acceptance of who they are and that they made a mistake. It is very rewarding.
Yeah, keep doing that work. My mom was a social worker for a lot of years, and she was in all kinds of different situations. And I know some of the stuff that you guys go through. It's not an easy job, and I think it requires a very special kind of person to show up every day and do that. But that fruit is pretty amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I have a dear friend of mine, and he shares his story openly, but he was in prison for 7 years. And he explains that it radically changed his life, and he's doing great work now. He's a whole different guy. You wouldn't even know it. I would have no idea. Like he's just a beautiful person. Yeah, and he's just such a lover of people, and he's doing so much good in the world. And I'm sure there was someone just like you along the way who helped prompt him along, amongst many other people who came alongside him to support him.
Yes, it's a lot of the people I take care of are in their 20s, and it's, they've had a bad life too, and they just need to be redirected. So just be nice.
There you go.
Yeah, need some guidance.
Well,
That's
Cora,
great.
stay strong. You call us anytime. It's great to get you on the show. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks
You
for
too.
calling. You take care.
Bye-bye.
This is the TJ Show.
I'm James Patterson. I write way too many books. Welcome to Hungry Dogs. The title comes from my maternal grandmother, Isabel Zelvis Morris. Nan used to always say, "Hungry dogs run faster, James." And I've been running fast ever since. Here's what will be coming your way soon, and this is a really terrific list, I think. You'll hear from some incredible people like Stacey Abrams, yay! BJ Novak, yay! Kathy Bates, Dolly Parton, Josh Gad, and Pope Leo. Okay, maybe not Pope Leo, but who knows? Maybe he'll show up. Hungry dogs run faster. Thank you, Grandma, for turning me into a hopeless, obsessive-compulsive. Listen to Hungry Dogs with James Patterson. That'd be me on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.